Hello everyone and welcome back to the FPL channel. Today we're going to review my Game Week 33 team and preview. Hello everyone, welcome back to the FPL channel. Today we're going to look at Game Week 33. Hello everyone, welcome back to the FPL channel. Today we're going to look at Game Week 33 review, Game Week 34 preview, and in between I'd like to talk a bit about Manchester City assets because they're the talk of the town at the moment. So if this is the first time here, I do FPL videos on a daily basis. Well, not daily basis, but regular basis. So do consider hitting subscribe, turn on those post notifications so that you don't miss any of my future uploads, and share this video with your friends. Give this video a like, do all that jazz, and now we're just gonna get into my Game Week 33 team. So as you can see from the screen here, 72 points. Pretty good week to be fair. And let's review from back to front as usual. Dubravka, 2 points. Probably one of my worst purchases on wildcard. 6 points in 3 games, no clean sheets. In 3 games where I'd expect 2 clean sheets. Pretty underwhelming if I'm really honest with you. And Matt Doherty, 2 points. Well, he got subbed, so didn't really get like the other point deducted for Arsenal scoring the second goal. Wolves again, pretty bad in attack. And for the first time in a while, they look really meh in defense. But I'm going to keep Doherty and Saiz as my 12th man. Because you know what? This is the first time they've conceded in. Trent Alexander-Arnold, not Liverpool's finest gainer, but clean sheet. He could have gotten a bonus if Salah hadn't scored the late winner or something. So yeah, happy with Alexander-Arnold 6-pointer. And I think people are going to sell him soon. So you know what? I'm just going to keep the points. Wan-Bissaka, it pains me. I lost 5 points going from Justin to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but it could have been more. It could have been more for Wan-Bissaka. The fact that Stanislas and Josh King scored, it adds to the amount of shit players who scored against Man United. We've had Jordan Ayew, Yannick Vestergaard, we have Matty Longstaff twice, Josh King twice. We've had Junior Stanislas all score against us. We've even had Troy fucking Deeney score a penalty as well. Well, Deeney's and shit, but you get the point. Wasn't ideal, but we move. And moving into the midfield, we're going to start from the left field Foden. I kind of expected him to be benched today, but I wanted it from the long term, and I wanted, like, Bergwijn isn't going to do any better, so might as well do the transfer now and save the headache for later. So Foden comes in, 1-pointer, we move to Newcastle. Mane, yeah, I was scared for life. We're not only Salah this week. He had like 100% effective ownership in the top 10k. Everybody captured him. And yeah, Mane scored, Salah got a jammy assist. So that assist got me down 5k by the way. 5k in rank. 3 points got me 5k down in rank. That tells you how many people own the bastard. So I feel like I got away with it, but at the same time, you know what? I didn't get away with it. I picked Mane for a reason. He justified the reason. No, sorry, not sorry. Anthony Martial, all the fake that I showed in Anthony Martial in like before lockdown is starting to pay off, and he's starting to get in those FPL points. He's gonna get injured. He hasn't gotten injured since that rear back injury in October. Shut the fuck up. And yeah, 1 goal, 2 assists, and really happy with this. Really happy with his contributions, and yeah. The big one is the one next to him, Bruno Fernandes, 30 points, 2 goals, 1 assist. The man's output is just phenomenal. I'm not gonna gloat too much about it because we all know how good he is. But come on, as a United fan, captaining a United player for the first time in ages, or first time it has paid off in ages, really feels good to be honest. And yeah, this is the first time we've actually had an attack that can score 5 or 6. So yeah, really pleased about it. De Bruyne, well, he was benched anyways, and when he came on, he didn't look too good. But then again, he's Kevin De Bruyne. Like, he's Kevin fucking De Bruyne. You can't slate him for not having one bad game. He's gonna come back. And moving on to the attack with Raul Jimenez, Wolves are really bland in attack against Arsenal, and I'm not selling him solely for the fact that I did it once before, and I got absolutely battered. So I'm not doing it again. I'm keeping him in this, and the fact is, right, Sheffield United away, they aren't the best defensive side, Sheffield United, at the moment. Everton at home, and Burnley away. Then you have Crystal Palace at home. That's a game that you want to target. So those 4 fixtures aren't the worst in the world. So why sell Jimenez? This is the question now. Okay, if you want to climb rank, that's okay. When you have 1 year start fixtures, okay, that's okay. But he's got a good run of fixtures. Why? I'm really questioning. Chelsea away, that's a week that I'm free hitting, so I don't really care about that. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you're shit, mate. You're shit. Like, this was the match. Norwich away was the match where I thought, okay, you know what, he had 4 shots, he could provide me with some returns. Leicester at home could be a week where he could provide some returns. Tottenham away could be a week where he provide some returns. 3 weeks on, I'm captain for no reason. You're out of my team this week. You're genuinely out of my team. And in terms of the bench, Martinez, well, Q game week 34, he's not going to keep a clean sheet. I can already assure you that Vi is going to rip this guy to shreds. And you have Roman Saiz, Jamal Lascelles, Eddie Nketiah. The week I nearly needed my bench is the week that none of them turned up. Fucking hell. But anyways, apart from that, yeah. Rank wise, I'm up to 56k overall, 27 in my own country. Feeling good, to be honest. But that's enough for that. We're gonna talk about Man City assets. So the general perspective for Man City assets is that they have a grand fixtures coming up. So pretty much every man and his child are looking to double up on them. So looking at the defensive assets, none of them excite me. Solely because of the fact that they're getting a rotation. Benjamin Mendy is probably the only one with the closest to an attacking return. But even then, I don't really rate Benjamin Mendy's attacking return potential. Like, hear me out for a second. Like, Benjamin Mendy, he is good, but he's shit defensively. And he doesn't really look that much attacking. Like, if you're basing Benjamin Mendy off attacking stats, you gotta go back a couple of years. You got to go back a couple of years to base it on attacking stats. Like, Mendy's not the same guy that he was 2 years ago. So I wouldn't even dare breathing in his direction. If I wanted Man City attacker with attacking return potential, I'd go for Kyle Walker. Like, he seems the more advanced of the two. And João Cancelo isn't really that good anyways. So, Kyle Walker, he comes into play. So, if I want a Man City defender, Kyle Walker with a good first bench. Because I already have Roman Saiz, I can afford to pick someone like a Walker. And in terms of goal, Edison, the thing is, right, keeper holes are hard to come by. So, in the last 4 to 5 weeks, don't stress yourself out. Pick the guy with the easiest fixtures. That is Manchester City. If you want to do that, Edison's the guy. And now we move on to the juicy bit, the midfield and the attack. Rest in peace, Leroy Sané, by the way. We'll miss you. And moving on, we're not going to talk about De Bruyne. We already know about De Bruyne. We're going to talk about, first up, Raheem Sterling. So, the thing on Twitter at the moment is they're going to go from Sterling to Salah to Sterling. I genuinely don't like that move. I genuinely don't. Solely because of the fact that Raheem Sterling, he hasn't been the same in terms of output this season. Performance-wise, he hasn't been that bad. But output-wise, I'm not getting it. The fact that you have to pay 11.7 for that is what annoys me more than anything. So I kind of don't want to go to Sterling. And the fact that people are going to Sterling, I think it's more to do with the fact that he has done well in the past. And the fact that he's more expensive than the others. Like, at the start of the season, people say, like, Sterling can't, De Bruyne can't cover Sterling. And when you have De Bruyne and Sterling, they tend to captain Sterling. Solely because of the fact that he's more expensive and he did it last season. Compared to Kevin De Bruyne, who had an injury last season and he is the cheaper one. Same thing would apply if you have De Bruyne and someone like Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez will be in better form, in more likely condition to start, but you will still be inclined to captain De Bruyne because of the fact that he's more expensive. I think the price really plays a factor. The same thing with Mason Greenwood. People are not really like that encouraged to go to Mason Greenwood just because of the fact that he's 4.6. So yeah, that is my thinking process behind people's Sterling picks. I genuinely don't agree with that. But the guy that I really agree with is Riyad Mahrez. I think he's been City's best winger this season overall, and I don't know why Pat doesn't pick him on a regular basis. He performs every time he plays, so I genuinely think that he would actually be the top scoring Manchester City player between now and the end of the season. So yeah, Riyad Mahrez, another guy. And apart from that, David Silva, output-wise, he isn't really that good. But if you want like a differential, why not? Like, if you don't have that much cash to stretch, and you want to offer a differential, why not, right? But apart from that, Bernardo Silva, I don't really rate him. And the guy down here is the guy that I genuinely like. Phil Foden, 5.4 million. The fact that you could pay 5 million for a Man City attacker, and Pep's going to use him anyways. Pep has used him. So since the restart, Foden has got 25, 78, didn't feature against Chelsea, 90 and 31. These are good minutes for somebody who is priced at 5 million for the best attacking team in the league. So I don't see the point of why not. Just if you want to take a risk like me, he's the high risk, high reward player. And as long as you have like a good first bench player, should be good. Like I have Saiz anyways who can come on, so not even a problem. Moving on, we have Gabi Jesus. And yes, I know I don't rate him as a player either. And I know I sound like Judas, but I don't like Jesus at all. And that's because of the fact that he's a bad finisher. He misses a lot of chances. But take it two ways here. Like you can see this thing both ways. One way of seeing is the way I saw it. He misses a lot of chances. He's not a good striker. Another way of looking at it is, you know what? He's missing a lot of chances at the moment. But sooner or later, he's going to put one away. It's kind of like Salah. He's not the best of finishers. But if he keeps getting a shitload of chances, he's going to have to finish one of them sooner or later. Kind of like Salah anyways. Like I'm comparing Jesus to Salah. And people are going to get offended by this, by the way. But I really don't apologize. Like in terms of finishing ability, Salah's not the best. Jesus is not the best. This is probably the best comparison I could ever have. So, yeah. Piss off. And that's basically my entire Man City thing. So I don't really like going for the defense solely because of the fact that, you know what, there may be better players in there. And I guess going for like a double midfield or two attackers in general might be the better play. And if you can't stretch it 3 attackers, it's not the end of the world. Like they're not the only ones with good fixtures. Man United, they're Manchester rivals, still have a good fixture. Chelsea doesn't have the worst fixtures in the world. And Wolves still have a good amount of fixtures coming. So, even somebody like a Watford, who hasn't stepped up this season yet, but they have a good run of fixtures coming up. So, if you want like a budget-saving player, someone like a Decore, or even someone like a Bowen from West Ham, or even an Antonio, they are options. So, if you can't get to 2 Man City players, or even 3, it's not the end of the world. But, yeah, because this is the talk of the town, I just had to make this in a video. And moving on, we talk about my game week 34. It's only 4 weeks left until the season ends. But I'm gonna miss this, by the way. Or we'll be back in like a month, so we aren't really gonna miss it anyways. So let's have a look at what I have at the moment. Keeper, Emi Martinez. As I said before, the week that Newcastle are gonna go to the Etihad is the week I'm not gonna play Dubravka. This is the reason why I pick Emi Martinez. He comes in. And moving on to the back line, Doherty, Alexander-Arnold, Wan-Bissaka, those 3 pick themselves. Saiz could have come in, but he's my 12th man. I don't really have a place in that 11 whom I can take out for Saiz. So, moving on to the midfield, you have Foden, De Bruyne away at home to Newcastle. And yeah, Newcastle's defense isn't really the worst in the world, but this Man City team at home has won 4-0 against Liverpool, 5-0 against Burnley, 2 of the best defensive sides in the league, and 3-0 at Arsenal. And a David Luiz shit show is probably their least dominating scoreline. So you can see why I'm choosing Captain De Bruyne, having 2 of them there. Because you know what? They are the best attacking side in the league. Moving on, we have their Manchester rivals, aka the better team in Manchester, Manchester United, Martial and Bruno Fernandes. So, vice captain goes on Bruno Fernandes. Martial does not get anything again. And they're going to Aston Villa away. Aston Villa on the best offensive side away. And, yeah. So, I'm going to keep both of them. And I could have gone to Greenwood by going Wan-Bissaka to another defender. Somebody like Kiko Famania. But, you know what? I just bought Wan-Bissaka. And I bought him because of our next fixtures, and I do think we will keep a good amount of clean sheets between now and the end of the season, so why not just get WOLFPACK in. And in terms of the front line, we have Jimenez, Sheffield United away, who aren't the best defensively at the moment. So yeah, I'm hoping for a return there. Calvert is a guy who might go for Danny Ings, but we've been here before, selling a striker to Danny Ings before he faces Southampton. Raul Jimenez. Remember the thing that I talked about earlier while I've sold Raul Jimenez before? That was the moment I sold Raul Jimenez. And I couldn't sleep the night after. So I'm not doing that move again. And maybe this is the week that I keep him. And then after that, I might look to sell him off. I forgot Sadio Mane, didn't I? Yeah, Sadio Mane, Brighton away. Yeah, Brighton are one of the better sides offensively. So I'm not really expecting too many returns from Sadio Mane. And am I looking to transfer him out? Maybe not yet. Not yet. I'll probably keep him until Burnley at home and then transfer him out for these 2 matches. And I don't really know who I'm going to bring in either, so that doesn't help. So, yeah, I'm sticking with this for now. At the moment, I'm thinking of rolling a transfer, keeping this entire bunch. If I don't have the confidence in Calvert-Lewin, I could just do this and save team. I could play 4-5-1. You never know. So this is what I'm looking at the moment. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my Man City segment, let me know in the comments or just DM me on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on those post notifications so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Share this with your friends and give this video a like. And may your hairs be green. Take care, and I'll see you all after next week. Until then, take care. Peace.